Right guys, welcome back to Home Built Garage, and as you can see we've got another car in. We've got a Nissan Leaf in for some MOT prep. It's our first electric car we've had on the channel, and hopefully it's not going to need too much. It probably needs a couple of strut tops and some anti-roll bar bushes, but other than that it should be alright. We've also got the Cupra FR back that we've done the ceramic coating on. We're going to be doing some red brake calipers and some nice FR logos on the calipers because he needs some more FR stickers on it. But this one's going to be a quick one because, as you know, well, if you're a patron or you watch the behind the scenes, you'll know that Casanova was out on a date, so we didn't work yesterday and we had a day off, so we're a wee bit behind schedule. So this one's going to be a flyer, guys. We're going to get this done. It's Wednesday now. I need to upload this for you tonight. We're going to try and get this MOT'd in the morning. It's going to Cross Garage. So let's crack on and get this done. And we'll also take this for a wee road test and see what our first electric car driving experience is like. You ready for it?
No.
No?
No. It's not going to make any noise.
I should hope not. If it makes noise, I'd be worried.
Rotary swap though.
It'll be rapid though.
Instant power.
For this big
2JZ no.
big unit here. These come in 3 different sizes. One of these is actually 200 odd brake horsepower. So when I was looking for the parts, I was looking at different options, and I think there's like a 105 brake one, there's a 140ish, 150ish brake one, and there's one that's 218.
That's weird because I've only ever seen old ladies driving these. What?
This belongs to a subscriber channel.
She an old lady.
So yeah, I'm not 100% sure what this one is. But yeah, we'll be road testing at home, so we'll give it a go. Right, so the customer that owns this car already had new suspension and stuff put on. He had new strut tops done, a few other bits and bobs. It has got a slight knock for the front, which we think might be the anti-roll bar D bushes, which we've got in ready, just in case the customer actually got these. And we also got 2 new strut tops, because the biggest problem with this car, I've took it off the charger, let me see if it'll do it stationary, is, I'll pass the phone to Charlie. I don't know if it'll do it if we don't drive away, it might do it if we just turn the steering gear.
Oh, I hear it.
You can hear it.
Boing.
Boing, yeah.
Random sounds. It sounds like, you know, when you build a spring and you off-put the top mount. Sounds like that.
It's worse when you drive it.
Yeah.
So when I first
Was that the car on?
Yeah.
Like ready to drive
It was,
away? Oh.
When I first went to see this car, I drove it forwards out of the garage, turned left, and I thought the spring had snapped.
Oh.
It was such a
Not
loud
bad.
twang, yeah. And that's supposed to be new ones. So what I think is, I'm literally just speculating here because we've not took it apart yet. But the parts for these come in 2 halves. So you can buy the rubber strut top mount itself, or you can buy the bearing that goes on the strut top mount. So what I'm thinking is it's the old bearings with a new strut top rubber, and the old bearings maybe seized up or something, and it's causing the spring to twist. And then obviously the bearing jumps, and the spring coiling back makes that
Ba-doing.
ba-doing.
Ba-doing. New t-shirt design.
Ba-doing. What, to go with the Right Guys hoodies?
Have you
Told you
them?
we'd get them on a t-shirt. If you don't watch behind the scenes, HPG, Home Built Garage, Right Guys on the front, and the new HPG logo on the back.
Looks good.
Yeah, once we've got the rest of these other t-shirts out, so the pre-order t-shirts have started coming out. They're being shipped as we speak. once we're finished with them, I'll probably get a load of these made up and stick them on the website, and you guys can grab one of these ones, and that will really help support the channel and help us pay for this unit. But yeah, let's whack these wheels off. We'll have a look at these anti-roll bar D-bushes. I think there might also be a wee bit of a drop line knock, but I'll check them all when it's off. And what we'll do is, what side was making the worst bedoing?
I heard this side. I heard that side.
I think we're probably going to end up doing them in a pair anyway. So we'll pop these off, strip them down, have a wee look. These are quite cool. These don't come with covers on the top. So the customer managed to get some 3D printed ones that clip on top to stop the rain going into them.
Oh, that's quite cool.
They're quite good, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're quite good. So yeah, we might get away with some flexible ratcheting devices and no have to take all the scuttle panel off, but we'll see. It might be a bit tight for the back one. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's roll a bit of music, roll a bit of time lapse, and we'll strip this side. So we've got this front strut off, and the first thing I can see is obviously it's a new spring, new shock. The spring's already started to corrode, but if you look where the spring sits on the bearing, you can see where the spring's been turning on that rather than the bearing turning. So this, I should be able to pretty much turn this by hand, but I can't. So either the bearing's locked up, I don't know yet, we'll need to take it off. But the other thing I know about these is these strut tops are sided. So unlike most are the same for both sides. These have actually got two different part numbers. And I don't know if it's maybe something to do with caster, camber, I'm not sure. But if you've got the wrong side on, it might cause it to be on the tilt a wee bit and jam the bearing up. I don't know. We're going to have to take it off and see if I can see a part number on here. But I know I've got the new ones here. I did get them just in case. I know what part number's what and I know what goes where, so if I can't see the part number on this, it's no the end of the world. I would just like to find out what caused it. But let's start by getting the spring compressors on this and taking it apart and seeing what we can see. That's tight and pressed in. On the old one, it's like broken off of the pivot weld. Pivot weld? It's pivot weld. This bearing looks a bit beefier. The new one looks a bit beefier than that one, so maybe there's a slight difference in the bearing. This one feels...
This one is slightly sticky when you rotate it.
Yeah. But this one feels like a plastic shim setup as well. It doesn't feel like a ball bearing. It doesn't feel like ball bearings. Right, so that's the new strut top on, the new strut top bearing on. The spring's back on, everything's all good to go. But I can actually turn this by hand now. It's not the easiest to get a grippy. But it rotates, and that's with the full pressure of the spring on it. I couldn't rotate this one before. So hopefully that's cured it. And we'll lob this back on the car, and we'll get the other side done as well, so that they're both matching. The anti-roll bar drop links, they're okay on this side. The anti-roll bar D bushes, however, that we were going to change because they've not been done yet. That involves dropping the subframe down, disconnecting the steering rack, and there's no actually any play on this side, so I'm going to leave them for now, because we did have a bit of a discussion about maybe dropping the subframes and replacing the bushes in them and sort of giving them a bit of a once over, so that might come later. We might just take the whole lot off and get them repowder coated, some new bushes, and that'll be it for another 10 years or so. So we'll put this in because this will get it through its MOT. Do the other side, check the handbrake, make sure that's working, because as with all automatics, nobody ever uses a handbrake and they end up sticky, so we'll probably get some WD-40 out, free off the levers, make sure the handbrake's actuating okay, and then tomorrow morning it can go for its test. So on this side, the cars had exactly the same treatment: new springs, new shocks, new drop links. The anti-roll bar D bushes haven't been done. But on this side, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, Charlie, with the camera, if I put the torch on it. Can you see the bush starting to peel out of the housing already?
Yeah, the camera can see that.
Yeah, it's the same on this back one. And this front ball joint has got a tiny wee bit of play on it. It's not enough to fail the MOT, I don't think, but it is enough to give you a tiny wee knocking noise, which is happening on this side. So I think we're going to have to, I don't know if it's just been sort of poor quality bottom arms that have been put on or no, but I'm not exactly how long ago it was done, but that's the issue with this side. So we'll do the same again with the strut top, because this has got the same problem. It's got that small strut top mount in it that's no turning, so we'll whip this side off, we'll replace that way it's done in pairs, and it's looking like we'll probably end up dropping this subframe at some point, cleaning it all up, repainting it, putting new subframe bushes in it, 2 new suspension arms, and do the anti-roll bar bushes, and that will cure the front end of this completely. Has got the strut top bearing swapped on this side. So it turns out this side had the same one that we're fitting, so I actually had 2 different strut tops in it. I've replaced it anyway, because you're always better to do these in pairs and for all the cost. So it's time for Charlie to get this side put back together.
Can you put the first bolt in?
I'll put the bolts in up top for you. Is that taught to manufacturer spec?
Can be. If that's what Charlie tight.
It's Charlie tight.
So the Leaf's back on the ground now, the strut tops are swapped, the FR's back, and Dad's about to just move everything so that we can get the Leaf out. We're going to go on a little road test, see if we can hear anything again. Hopefully it should have been fixed, but I love the sound of this Ibiza. Dad, get some induction noise. It does sound good, eh?
No warning lights on the dash, that's all good. No boingy, twangy noises
No, nothing
when
yet.
I turn the steering wheel.
Nothing yet.
Right, let's go for our first road test. Well, I drove this here, so I've already drove this.
I've never ever been in a fully electric car.
This is your first time in a fully electric car, isn't it?
Yeah, first time. Wonder where that.
Do you need to let it get up to temperature before you get any beans, or?
I don't know. It's not even a temperature gauge.
Yes,
Is it?
yes. Battery temperature.
I reckon you could just get some beans. No way. Car in front of us. Oh, my arm's going dead.
Is it?
A little bit. Now come here. Was that the beans?
It's just... Alpha.
What, was that the beans?
Was that the beans? No.
What? Was it not?
No.
Oh.
Was that the beans? do like it.
It'd be cool to get our Audi here and have like a photo shoot in front of the Audi, Audi flags. What was that, the beans?
So far so good. There's no noise off the suspension. It still drives straight. Actually the steering wheel might even be slightly straighter than what it was before. Who knows? I don't know where I'm going. I don't know these roads very well.
Feels a bit like being on a plane.
It's so... Aye, that's what it is. It's like that build up and then the... So,
yeah. The power kicks in. It feels like being on a plane. Lost 3% already.
It's a strange driving experience. Yeah, right, we're going on the motorway. This will give us a chance to feel the beans. Oh, it's got some pickup. It's quite nippy.
It's not quite nippy.
Right, so a quick road test has confirmed after testing the handbrake that this wheel is a bit tight.
It's a bit sticky.
Yeah, look, you can hardly turn it now. So it's a good job we didn't go too far.
Yeah.
But basically it obviously just hit up, started to judder a wee bit. At slow speeds it felt alright. But when you got up to sort of 50, 60 when we were trying to join the carriageway, that's when you noticed it. So this is the trouble with having automatics and no using the park brake. This is always going to happen, so we'll whip this side off, we'll check this side, we'll see if we can free it off. Hopefully it's just a lever and not the caliper. And once we've got this side freed off, we'll check the other side as well and just get both of them working. See this? Yes, wet gravelly stuff out there, I hate it. Right, there we go, so we ended up having to strip it down, clean up the shoes and everything, free up the handbrake, but as you can see it's working now. And Charlie, if you go put the handbrake on, nice and easy. Right, handbrake on, off. There we go, perfect. Right, let's rebuild the caliper on this side. We'll get all this back on, and then do the same on the other side and we'll be good to go. Right guys, it's 10 to 8. We've literally just finished. Customers dropped off the BMW. Oh, I'm not going to tell you that yet. There's something different out here. Something that's no quite home built. Something that's a wee bit more expensive than what we normally play with. But that will be in another video, so you'll need to stay tuned for that. Thanks again for watching guys. I'll give you a heads up when this is MOT'd and we'll see you on Sunday.